So before doing Sleep Science Academy, I was like, since as long as I can remember, waking up between 2 and 4 a.m. every single night. Like even as a child, it used to be great. It was really productive. It was totally fine. I would go back to sleep. But it was every single night. But then I had a newborn and it no longer worked because she wakes up at 6 a.m. So I wouldn't get that second half of sleep. So it turned from like a good thing to like a really bad thing really quickly. And it wasn't working for me anymore. Um, I, I would say I've tried, uh, weed. I've tried, sleeping pills. I've tried wine. I've tried meditation. Oh my God, I've tried crystals, on my head. I've tried crystals on my chest. I've literally tried to set the perfect, environment and nothing was working. So, I think that they were things that would be like a temporary fix, but I would start to develop um, a tolerance for certain things. So like um, having cannabis, I have a license here in the state that I live in. It was great, but I would constantly have to increase it, and it just like kind of stopped working, and I wasn't comfortable doing that, especially when I became a mom. I don't know, it just like kind of got weird for me. So that wasn't going to be an option. And then for the sleeping pills, I was waking up really tired the next morning, and I'd be tired throughout the whole day. So it's just like it would knock me out, but it would set me in a state of like exhaustion for the rest of the day. And then all of the crystal stuff, like, okay, it helps you go to sleep. And I never really had trouble falling asleep. It was just staying asleep. So I would try that in the middle of the night, and it was just like I don't know, it just like really wasn't working. It it was more just like in my head that it would work, and it really wasn't. It's great. Most nights is like I get like 7 hours of sleep, which for me is a lot. That's all I really need to do my day. Everyone's obviously very different. Some people thrive on 10 hours. Some people are fine with 4 hours. For me, seven is perfect. Any more, any less is an issue for me. Um, so I can actually sleep directly through the night. And if I do happen to get up, like if my toddler wakes up in the middle of the night and I get up with her, it's not an issue, and I'm able to like fall back asleep afterwards. Or if there are days, which are so rare now, but like if there are days where I wake up in the middle of the night, I'm able to use the stuff that I learned through this academy to help me fall back asleep. Well, the reason I joined the Sleep Academy was because I was like unable to focus at all during the day. I'm a working mom and I have like a few different side hustles going on. So I really need to be able to focus. And I wasn't able to at all. So it was definitely a major issue that um, I had to address, and is definitely this program has absolutely helped. It was really good. I really liked that there were videos that you could like watch on your free time. And having my sleep coach be, understanding of my schedule, because my schedule is truly all over the place and I'm in a really high stress environment, what I do for a living. So her being able to work around my schedule for the sleep coach sessions were great. There were a couple times that I would have to go back and watch videos, but that's like kind of the beauty of it, is if there were things that you forgot, or if you're like if someone's like me and they kind of have like slight ADD, not paying attention for the first two times of watching them, and being able to go back and see those things, I think were really helpful. And I do know a lot of people they get a lot from there's group sessions. That personally wasn't something that worked for me. I needed more one-on-one, or the videos were super helpful, but I know that is something that people really like. Honestly, anyone. When I was talking to the salesperson before I joined, one of the things that he said was, it's really good to get into this program when you're younger, as opposed to waiting and waiting and waiting, because not having sleep really messes with your brain. Like it like physically messes with your brain, not just like mentally in the day. And I would say like literally anybody. But if you are young and you like, for me, I'm in my 30s and it's something that I've had a lot of struggle with for my whole life. I'm glad I got into it when I did because this would have persisted forever. So I think anyone that has issues should do it. Um, I would say like, listen, like the program is not super cheap. So like I understand wanting to try your own methods. And I absolutely get like going down the rabbit hole of um online, like the Reddits and going online and trying to find any type of sleep um remedy. And if those work for you, awesome. Like that's great. But if you are not getting resolutions from those, I would say that um, it's okay to get help. And it's especially something like this, which is more like that you have like one-on-one help as well. I would say do the program. Like I can't describe how much it helped me. And I honestly never thought it would. And it was to the point that like my bosses and all the jobs that I've had would be like, oh, we love your midnight emails or like the work that you get done in the middle of the night, because I would wake up every single night and end up like doing work or go work out or something. And this is definitely something that like, don't wait, just get it fixed. Like, I don't know what else to say.